Okay, what? Sounds like underground hip hop. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today we're checking out. Why did it sound like clicking out? We're checking out Annie Lennox. No More I Love Yous. Damn, Annie. No more? Okay. Well, we're about to find out what's going on here. I've never seen this video. I have not heard this song. Of course, I'm familiar with Annie. That's how I got to this video. Because on the last reaction, I think it was to Why, all the comments said, No More I Love Yous. You got to check out No More I Love Yous. It's like, that is a possibility because the Eurythmics are fire. Annie's solo stuff seems to be fire, so let's take a trip. Anyways, that brings us to present day right now. You watching this video with your boy. Anyways, we about to check out Annie Lennox. No More I Love Yous. And if you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease them a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, let's get that logo down. Pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you'd want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I do commentary, react to comedy, trending topics, stuff like that. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there is a link in the description to our membership. Gives you that access so you can go a little crazy because I know y'all like to go crazy. Anyways, yeah, boom, baye. There's a membership, access, all that good stuff. Thank you for your support. Huge shout out to all the members of the channel. And man, let's get this thing started. Now, I'm watching this from Annie Lennox YouTube channel, official YouTube channel. I'd encourage you to go watch this video independently of my reaction, stream her music, all that good stuff. We want to support the original content creator, and reactions are not a substitute for the original content. Anyways, you guys here with me now? Y'all ready? We locked in? Zoned? Why does this beginning sound like some underground hip-hop from like an obscure, abstract underground hip-hop artist? That's what it sounds like, that boom, or whatever it was doing. Anyways, what is some little Darth Vader? Boom. Let's go. Annie Lennox, No More I Love Yous. Oh, snap. I thought that was Boy George. Oh, Lord.
I used to be a lunatic from the gracious days. I used to be woebegone and so restless nights. My aching heart would bleed for you to see. Oh, but now I don't find myself bouncing no whistling but roaches to make me cry. No more I love you. The language is leaving me. No more I love you. Changes are shifting outside the world. The lover speaks about the monsters.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me just dive into the music because this video is massively distracting. There is a part of me that wish I just listened to the audio track, because this song, like, first and foremost, Annie's vocals are insane. Like, her vocal range, her delivery, she's going in these little pockets. Like, the production has had this very, like, to go from to this, and then where we're going now, I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. And what I wanted to highlight too is someone in hip hop or R&B jacked that, because I've heard that, just that sound on like a hip hop or R&B record in my youth. I'm almost positive I have. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Actually, I will. No, this is the wrong one. Let me see. Come on. Let me see. I'm doing a reaction to Annie Lennox, No More I Love Yous. I was curious if some of the sounds from the production were sampled and reused in a hip hop or R&B record, period. The high pitch sound throughout the track that's not what I want to say. Sounds familiar. Yes. All right, let's see what it says. ChatGPT on that ad. Great ear. Annie Lennox's No More I Love Yous 1995 definitely has a very distinct productive vibe, especially that haunting high-pitched vocal, that melody that runs throughout its sound. That high-pitched choir-like vocal in the track is actually a sample itself from The Lover Speaks. So I might have heard The Lover Speaks. As for hip-hop and R&B sampling her version, while it's not widely documented that No More I Love Yous was directly sampled in major tracks, it definitely inspired a vibe that has echoed that tracks. Think Drake, The Weeknd, or Kanye, artists who have used similar high-pitched area. Okay, so I don't know. So this is a sample. She got this from The Lover Speaks, who originally recorded the song in 1986. Annie covered it and reimagined the production, adding layers. So at some capacity, I heard something that has that. I've heard that part. All this stuff. Why did I want to say it's a return to innocence? I don't know. I'm getting confused. Now songs are mixed and meshing in my jukebox of a mind. Let's keep going. The video's wild. As you can see, I don't know what they're trying to symbolize here. She looks like one of the villains, the female villains from a Disney movie. I think the Disney movie was like with Aurora or something. That's what she looks like exactly. She's like taking on that whole character. And then I don't know if these homies are supposed to be ballerinas, angels. I'm confused there. But she looks exactly like the villain from a Disney movie. And I think it has Aurora. I don't know, the spindle, I think, pricks your finger or something. I can't remember that. I wasn't in. Anyways, let's go. I'm losing track here.
I used to have demons in my room at night. Desire, despair, desire. So many monsters. Oh, but now
I closed my eyes because I want to, like, for some reason, the video is really distracting me from the mechanics of the song, because there's like these little synthesizers in there. They're doing these vocal harmonies. Her lead vocals are incredible. I don't know. There's something about this production that I really like. It reminds me. I think this was released. It just told me like in the '80s, but this does remind me of something I would hear in the '90s as well. So, I don't know. I'm just enjoying the track. Like this track is really good. And then also the emotion of saying something like this heartfelt, like no more I love yous, like being at that phase of your life. And, I mean, it kind of cuts to the core, right? And maybe in the video, there's supposed to be some symbolizations there that I'm not getting, but I like this track so much. I'm just like, dude, I honestly, I don't need the distraction of the visuals right now. Anyways, we're here. I'm listening. I'm really enjoying this. Let's go. Talk about what I made out from the lyrics, but also the visuals at the end, because the visuals creep me out. I'm just going to keep it real. That shit is creepy as hell. And I haven't seen this movie, but I've seen scenes from this movie, and it reminded me of Eyes Wide Shut. The scenes from Eyes Wide Shut that I've seen, because I haven't seen that movie in its entirety, and there's all these, I don't know, it just reminds me of like the creepiness of the scenes that I've seen from Eyes Wide Shut. And I'm thinking, because Annie's such an artist, there's some type of symbolization there that I might be missing. But when I really dive into the lyrics of what she's saying, no more I love yous, etc. But the key, I think, is to capture when she's talking about these monsters. And it seems like these monsters that have been maybe scaring her, or from that perspective, or taunting or traumatizing, and finally saying no more to that. Maybe it's like representation of an abusive relationship, or the abuse that can happen within your relationships with things, right? With people, with drugs, with whatever. It's actually seems like it can be relatable to a lot of things. And I felt like it was saying no more, farewell to that. I can't even speak to that. There is a shift and I am changing. And it's almost like saying, I'm saying goodbye. Now, that might not be what she's saying here, might be interpreted differently, but off of first listen, that's my interpretation so far. Again, I did get a little thrown off with the visuals. I got distracted from the lyrics. So that's why I just started closing my eyes and really listening, because that's what I'm here for, is the music over everything. And then everything else we can chop up and have a conversation about. But yeah, the video gave me vibes of that movie Eyes Wide Shut, which again, I haven't seen the full thing, but I've seen all these little, how they're like describing something in a documentary and scenes from Eyes Wide Shut pops up. But she's a vocal master. She creates masterpieces. That's actually a really good song. It's a really good song. For some reason, the jukebox in my mind keeps going in and out of another song that I've heard and maybe I did a reaction to, but it's just like, it's that one that goes, there's a return to innocence. And I have no clue why. It makes no sense. But as I'm listening to this song, every time I hit pause, I start hearing that song. Like, it's almost like maybe I should be a DJ and make a mashup or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice. That was a really, really good track. She goes in a lot of different areas visually, which leads me to believe like she's like an artsy type of artist too. You know what I mean? But hey, we here for it. You guys wanted me to check it out. I checked it out. Let's go. That is a banger. You know, when it comes to like playlists, like would I put this in my playlist as a phenomenal track? Absolutely. But that No More I Love Yous, there's kind of it's this melancholy, like we're done. And I guess I'd have to be in that situation. You know, I think sometimes I'm just like linear in surface level immediately. So I'm thinking of like my marriage or da-da-da. And obviously I don't want to be saying this, right? But I think it could be related to a lot of different things. So yeah, that's a 50-50 on this one for the playlist. I just don't know where it would go. It's absolutely an amazing track to go in a playlist, but it needs to be, because I also believe music is programming at some capacity. So I try to structure my music around what I want to manifest in my life at some capacity. I don't want to fill my brain with things that I don't want happening. That's just how I look at things. So anyways, see you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.